Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. The episode was fantastic. I cannot curse because it is really early in the video. Episode knocked it out of the park. Miss Patty! If she don't get some kind of something, I'ma know something for real. I love the character arc for Lilia, baby. This thing was so good. Everybody has grown, except for Agatha. Everybody in this show has grown, has developed, has changed, has learned something from the road. Not Agatha. Let's get in here and talk about episode 7, baby, because we gotta get down to the crux of what's going on. Episode opens up and we are getting a Marvel version of Get Out. You know how our boy Chris was falling, you know what I'm saying? When that lady would hit that teacup and he would just fall, baby, and he just was falling and he couldn't get up. Lilia was falling and she couldn't get up either, baby. We don't get a payoff on that until the very end. We see Agatha and Teen on the road, and you know, Billy is mad at Agatha, and Agatha, you know, she is Agatha. She says, well, listen, you ain't got to try to read my mind, baby. You can just go ahead and ask me the questions out loud like a grown-up. Well, where's Rio? Agatha said, not that. Okay, I should have been more specific. Don't ask me nothing about Rio, all right? You know, Agatha said, come on, man. You don't have no other questions to ask me. I know you got some questions for your mama, ex-best friend, for your old babysitter. Billy get attitude. He's like, that's not my mama. I got a mama already. And I said, oh, so what does that mean? I don't know. Comment down below and let me know what you thought that was about, because I didn't get that line. Like, I don't know. That could mean so many things. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was very strange, because I thought, my theory has always been that he's on this road to go find his mama and or his brother. So maybe is it his body that's his mom? I don't know. So then Teen says, well, is Wanda Maximoff really dead? And Agatha look at him with a straight face and say, yes. And then she backdoored that and was like, well, no. I mean, listen, possibly. He said, well, do you see a body? And she said, yeah. So when she saw Wanda's body, she was a little cuckoo bird, you know what I'm saying? Because she was a detective and she was Agnes. You know, so I don't really know. Like, did she see Wanda's body? Because I ain't see it. Shit, if I ain't see it, it ain't there. I need receipts. I didn't see it. I am of the school of thought that Wanda is not dead, that Wanda will be coming back. Because what the hell is the point of having the Scarlet Witch tear up all of humanity to go find her children? Then she died. Then her children just kicking around in the neighborhood like 5 minutes from where she was. Like, that don't make no sense. So she's alive in my book. Tell me what your book says. Comment down below and let me know. So Billy get an attitude. Like, is it or is it ain't? Like, is the lady dead or not? I'm trying to figure it out. Agatha gonna say, listen, if you want straight answers, ask a straight lady. Make it gay for the gay cousins, okay? Yeah. I said, Agatha, girl, you better wear that pride flag. So they walking on the road and they look up and they see Edward Scissorhands' house. And that's the house for the next trial. I said, oh, okay, so we about to get into some shenanigans, right? Because all the other houses have been very aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first house was Grace and Frankie house, beach house, very like, you know, fancy, real, you know, linens and, you know, pastels and nudes. The next house, it was given 70s. It was, you know, where Ike and Tina Turner had sang Nutbush City Limits. And then the next house, it was giving Goonies. And I'm like, listen, this is very cozy. Edward Scissorhands' house, baby, no thank you. Only way you could get up that driveway is if you got a torch and a pitchfork. Child, they get in the house and you know they gotta change outfits to match the vibe, okay? Yes. Teen is giving Maleficent, all right? And he's feeling himself, okay, baby? He got his lips lined. He got a little gloss on. He got a little contour, cheekbones popping, and everything stopping. And then Agatha was giving the witch, the green witch, I forgot her name, from The Wizard of Oz, okay? Is that Elphaba? Or did I make that up? I don't think I did, because that's a very specific name. Y'all know I fell asleep. Me and my best friend went all the way to New York to watch Wicked, and we both fell asleep. I don't know. I just needed to get past the popular song. Popular, Lar. That's all I know. And I only know that from Winston Leandre Bishop from New Girl. Let's move on. Billy figures out that the next trial is tarot. And he's like, listen, I'm semi-familiar with tarot. We're going to be straight. So he pull up the cards. And then, you know, Agatha played too much, bro. Like, this is literally life or death. And she is really just childish. So Billy pull a card. He said, oh, yeah, this the horse-drawn carriage. Agatha said, no, it's not, dummy. My bad. I said I'm semi-familiar, okay? I know that this means that you probably on your way somewhere, you got a lot of travels in your future, and that you probably don't really know where you're going. As long as you can stop at Buc-ee's when you go, you probably be straight. Like, he making shit up. Now, you know I told you I'm witchy bitch adjacent, okay? So I don't know nothing for tarot. But on the table, there are spots for each of the tarot cards to go, you know, when the person pulls. So when he put it in a spot, a sword falls down and almost impales somebody. And they look up, and it's a beautifully designed ceiling. Wonderful, you know, rich mahogany wood full of swords. The next card he pulled, he said some stuff and then put it down and another sword fall. And they're like, well, what the fuck? Agatha getting aggravated because tarot is objective. So if I pull, you know, the 7 of Pentacles, I could be like, listen, in 7th grade, what had happened was you were supposed to run for student council, but because you didn't, the path of your life is now off kilter. On the 7th day of the 7th night, you could just make stuff up, according to Agatha, okay? I don't believe that, and Billy don't believe it either, because he's like, no, girl, that's not how this works. It's about divination. It's about, you know, intuition. So they in a pinch, okay, because they about to die. Per usual, that's the MO for the road. The road enjoys murdering people. And I'm like, okay, listen, I get it. If ain't nobody traveling down the road probably be bored. So, you know, when the road gets somebody there, it's like, ooh, girl, I've been waiting for somebody to come down here. I was thinking of all kind of ideas about what I could do for the trials and stuff. Let me try it out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel the road, you know, want to murder people indiscriminately. I get it. Child, so Agatha pulling the cards out like she dealing a game of Uno. She just like taking them out and slapping them down like she playing spades. She really leaning into the evil witch. She like, like she like cackling with her neck back. Now it's not the time. So, you know, Agatha, like I said, you know, she childish. Okay, so she said, listen, really all we got to do is just pull the cards and then put the cards in the right spot at the right time, and then we're gonna be straight. I had forgot to mention that the timer started. It was like a little what you call that thing, a sand dial? No, a quicksand? No, a time, you know, the thing with when you flip it, girl, you know what I'm talking about. Nah, don't make me think of the name, because I can't think of the name right now. I'm emotional. Soon as she said that, she done jinxed herself, because the road said, oh, okay, you thought it was a game. You thought I was playing with you. I told you I was bored down here, and y'all finally down here. I have all kind of creative ways to murder your ass. Don't play with me. The ceiling where the swords are starts to slowly crank down, and it's about to just impale them. So of course Billy freaking out, and Agatha, she be looking like she don't know what she say. It's like she say shit and then something happen, and then she be like, damn, I ain't really think that was gonna happen like that. I ain't really think this through. And I'm like, girl, grow up, okay? You too old for that. Now, let me just give you a disclaimer. You know, when I sit down to do my videos, it be all in my noggin. I don't have no rhyme or reason to what I say. It come out my mouth, that's how it come out. The next part of this episode was my favorite part, but it is very timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly confusing. We got scenes where we are in the past, like the buku far away past. We got scenes where we are in the present. We also have scenes where we are in the past, but only like 10 minutes ago. We jumping back and forth, okay? So let me just say, this probably gonna be a hot ass mess when I'm telling you this thing, but it's gonna be fun. So just roll with me, okay? Thank you, love you, okay, thank you. Now, you know our bestie Lilia, she is having trouble keeping up with what's going on, okay? She don't know where is what and who is why. So Lilia looks around and she's like, well, where the hell are we? And then Jen is like, sis, I'm here because of you here. You told me to go over here. I'm following you. You said we had to go down here and look for some shelving. And then Lilia was like from IKEA, like shelving, like what you talking about? Jen say, I don't know, girl. I'm listening to you. You know Jen don't be having time. You know Jen don't be having time. She's sick of it, okay? She's trying to go back to her house. Lilia asking questions. She just trying to gather herself. Well, where's Agatha? Where's Rio? Teen kicked us off the road. And then Jen says, the son of the Scarlet Witch kicked us off the road. And Lilia said, what? Jen said, I'm trying to be patient, my girl. You told me that. Jen said, you know, girl, me and you had like 10 minutes ago, we had a really nice heart to heart. And this is really just kind of, you know, it's kind of strange for me and you, but you know, you being extra wispy. And then Lilia said, wispy? Yeah, you know, a little kooky. Flashback, okay? Because when we was over there at Agathina's house, she said, which one is it? Am I wispy or am I kooky? So now we about to get the answers. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Now we about to get the puzzle pieces, okay? Because see, Lilia's life, okay, is like a puzzle. Some of Lilia's puzzles, they face up And then some of her puzzle pieces, they face down. Some of her puzzle pieces are also upstairs in the closet. But because we love Lilia down, baby, we're gonna go for the ride, okay? So let's buckle up and go for the ride. All of the things that she has been saying that have been just weird as hell, we knew that they were gonna line up. So then we get another jump. I'm talking about, baby, pack your bags. When Lilia was a child, meeting with her witch teacher. So the witch teacher know what time it is, okay? So the witch teacher trying to teach Lilia how to read tea leaves. But she needed Lilia to come on to, you could lead a horse to water, okay? She needed Lilia to figure it out on her own. She jumps quickly back into on the road with Jen. And she makes this noise like a, to let Jen understand that she's had another flash, right? And so Jen is being crazy empathetic. And it's like, oh, yeah, you probably had a little something happen again. Lilia is freaking out. Because understandably, because I was just in 1500s in Italy, okay? And now I'm down on the dust-ass road with this black lady. Who is this? What is going on? I know you think that I'm an old-ass lady who don't know what's going on and I'm losing my marbles. It was very much what happens when people get older, right? And they interact with the younger generation. For example, I remember making fun of my auntie because she had to make the words on her phone big as hell because she couldn't see, right? And I was like, damn, TD, why it take like 4 paragraphs to read one text message? Just keep on living. And now my ass can't see, okay? I don't even know if I'm in focus on this camera right now. As you get older, life happens and you experience things, right? And so Lilia was talking about how, she knows that Jen thinks that Lilia is this old ass lady who can't keep up with what's going on. But you don't really know, okay? Just keep on living, Jen. She tells Jen that she experiences life out of sequence. That's how she's always had to live. And then Jen says that must be terrifying. Pause. That's growth. Because, baby, let me tell you something about Jennifer Kale. Jen will throw her grandma down the stairs to get out of harm's way. Because during the first trial, she was the first one in the oven. And over there at Iketina house, he was like, I'm not leaving my protection circle. It's a Party City wig demon over here, trying to murder y'all. I'm staying right the fuck here. So for her to say, oh my God, girl, I can't even imagine. That must have been so scary. Growth. I say yes, Jennifer Kale. So Lilia tells Jen, the jumping back and forth is getting worse. And then Jen was like, well, why? And she said, well, it's probably because I'm close to the end. And Jen was like, oh, you close to the end of the road. You're going to get your power back. And then Lilia was like, girl, I don't even know. And then she has another flash and boop, she's right back in the mix with Agatha and Billy and Jen. And they all are now dressed like Disney witches. And that shit ate down so bad, bro. Jen being the old hag, what is that, from Sleeping Beauty? Snow White? I don't remember, child. I ain't watched that shit in 30 years. But the old hag that tried to get that girl that apple and the apple was poison? Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with the hag. Yeah, her. She wanted to be young and cute, you know what I'm saying? That she was old and ugly. That's Jen's MO, okay? She always wanna, she got probiotic candles, which I still don't understand that shit. But, she was a beauty guru. And the witch poisoned the apple, and then Jen, that's the potions witch. I say, yeah, that makes so much sense. Lilia, when she pop into the trial, she him Billy the fuck up. Do you understand what I'm saying? She said, listen, teenager. And Jen was like, ooh, not his full name. I said the same thing as Jen as soon as she said, I said, oh no. That's when old people be mad. Insert my last name here. Come here. Okay, I'm like, the fuck did I do? I'm in here watching reggae rhythms. What is going on? So Billy started reading her mind. Okay, and Billy's like, listen, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to almost murder you. I didn't even know I could do that. I ain't know none of this. Lilia remembers who Billy is. She's like, oh, I remember you from your bar mitzvah. Billy said, listen, I'm so glad you're here because I know you get down on the tarot cards, girl. And so Lilia said, yeah, I bet you glad I'm here because you need me now. Ain't that just like a witch? And the way she said it, I say, yeah, Miss Patty, girl, you better tell her. Okay, the way she said it was so dope. Ain't that just like a witch? Miss Patty called me, girl. I know you drink. We'll go get some. Girl, we'll go to the carousel bar. I think Miss Patty would get a kick out of going to the carousel bar because it's a carousel that actually moves around and then go around the bar and stuff. Google it. So Billy said, did you put the sigil on me? And then Lilia was like, yeah, because I already saw what time it was with you, baby. You was going to need some time to work on that. You was about to have a whole lot of shit going on. The next thing you know, 12 swords fall down from the ceiling, barely missing all of the coven. The rose said, listen, I let y'all have y'all little time. It's about me now. This is a trial, and you're letting the sand go out the sand clock. What is the thing called, y'all? The time sand machine? The sand contraption. I can't think of the name of it. That's crazy. Lilia gets another flash. She's back over there in the 1500s with her witch teacher. The witch teacher's like, girl, tell me how you been. Like, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a long time. Lilia was like, my lights cut off. And the teacher was like, so do you have a coven? And she was like, no, I don't have no coven. I stick to myself, okay? Because the last time it did not work out well for me, baby. And I'm just gonna just be by myself. I ain't gonna do the whole witch community thing. I'm not gonna get on a Facebook page. I'm not gonna join the group me. And then she gets another flash. Now she back down on the road with Jen. Tells Jen, I know what the next trial is. The next trial is gonna be tarot. And then Jen is like, yeah, girl, I know. How you know that? Why you ain't tell me? Lilia, baby, you told me that it was tarot, okay? So she's walking down the road and she finds this book. And she don't tell Jen what the book is. She just put it in her little coat pocket. And we don't know what the book is either. So Lilia starts telling Jen about how the jumping back and forth through time had stopped for a long time. And, you know, it used to happen a lot when she was younger because she forced it to, like, go away. Because every time she would time jump, it would just be death, okay? It would just be death and destruction. Put a motherfucking pin right there, okay? So when that happens, they start hearing, like, muffled voices, and they look to the side. It's literally shelves with books on them. So that's how they ended up finding where Agatha and Billy were. Billy braces himself when he sees Lilia. And Lilia's like, don't worry about it. I ain't gonna beat you up, bro. We straight, right? Because remember, she's experiencing all these things out of order. She already got her anger out with Billy. Lilia walk in, baby, see that tarot card deck and say, baby, who is the queering, okay? So the queering mean the person that you gotta read the tarot cards for. And then Billy was like, I'm the queerant because he's so lame and cute. Jen and Agatha rushing Lilia through the process. You know, you got to shuffle the tarot cards and you got to cut the deck. They want her to skip all the important parts and shit. Okay, Lilia says, shut it up. Okay, she didn't say that. She just was ignoring them. Lilia tells Teen, ask your question. Agatha say, how the hell we gonna get up out of here? Jen was like, that's a good ass question. You can't tell him what to tell me. Okay, he got to ask his own question that relates to his journey on the road. It ain't got shit to do with you, Aggie. He says, am I William or am I Billy? And when you do tarot cards, you can have, like, you can put the cards in, I'm a lay person, all right? I'm not, you know. You can put the cards down in different orientations or different ways. You can lay them out. She said the first card is you the traveler. The next card is what's missing. The next card is the reason for your quest. The path behind, the road ahead, obstacles, and then windfall, and then like the end point, like what you're gonna end up with. So Billy picks his first card. The first card is the magician, telling him he has lots of potential and that he could turn, you know, what he wants into reality, which is great because that's the whole reason he on the road in the damn first place. Soon as she put the card down in the correct spot, a sword falls. Because what? We had just got real organized. We had a game plan together. We had a benefits cost analysis. We had a phone tree going. Like we had made all the steps. Why is the sword falling? She hurry up and go into another flash. Okay, we see her going through the flashes, her with her witch teacher. And then she's like, what am I missing? Like something is wrong. And then the teacher was like, yeah, girl, what are you missing? She said, what did you even go on a witch's roll for in the first place? Lilia says, to get my power back. The witch teacher was like, where the power went? Who took it? Somebody stole it? You need to file a police report. Where did the power go? Like, who told you lost your power? Lilia says, I'm a forgotten woman. The teacher said, well, look like to me you need to remember yourself. Remember who the you are. You're Lilia called the root, okay? Heavy on the root. Lilia said, okay, cool. Remember me. All right, bet. I'm the one who told you and the whole rest of the coven that y'all was gonna get sick and die. Y'all didn't want to believe me. She is the original. They don't talk about Bruno. Bruno had said, listen, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, sir, but your goldfish is going to die. The goldfish died and the man getting mad at Bruno. Goldfish die every 15 minutes. How is that Bruno's fault? Okay, don't come. Listen, I have very deep feelings about Bruno and the whole Madrigal family and Casita and especially Abuela child. Because, you know, okay, well, that's not what this is about though. But it was giving Bruno. The teacher said, death comes for us all. That's exactly what Lilia said right before Teen slapped her ass down in that swamp of sadness mud. So basically the teacher was saying, listen, death is a part of life. What you scared of death for? Like, this is just a part of what has to happen. Lilia says, well, when is it gonna come for me? When am I gonna die? The teacher doesn't say anything, but then Lilia says, I was falling. I remember I was falling. She leaves the 1500s with her witch teacher. She go back down to the road. But baby, when I tell you the clarity that Lilia is coming with at this point in the flash, or like wherever she at, baby, she said, listen, Jen, Wake up, sis. This is what we need to do. This is what happened. This is what's gonna happen. She got all the information at this point. Okay, so y'all got to help me. Off to the side, we see two paths, okay? One path is a continuation of the road. The other side is a damn subway platform. She confusion, okay? She is me. So Jen said, girl, I know you lying. Is that the way to get out of the witch's road? And then Lilia was like, yeah, girl, but I'm gonna go ahead down this way. I gotta go follow my path. I gotta go finish the trial. What would a subway platform have to do with exiting the witch's road? Why would the witch's road have an early exit? And why would it be a subway platform? Y'all don't have no subway station. So what was that about? To make matters worse, we start hearing the noise for the Salem 7, because I had forgot about them bitches. The Salem 7, the Salem 7 say one band, one sound. Okay, we move in unison. All right, they was giving Southern University Human Jukebox Marching Band. I was like, y'all, ain't nobody down here. Like, do y'all have to walk together to make a move? Like, if y'all not in sync, or y'all not as powerful? Because they literally was looking like the Bene Gesserit from Dune. Comment down below and let me know if you love Dune, if you're excited for Dune 3, because I am excited for Dune 3. Lilia and Jen hide. The Salem 7 passed them right on up. And then Lilia said, girl, I'm gonna stick with you. Okay, I'm gonna stick with you forever. Who made that song? This is very chaotic. I'm gonna focus for real now. Okay, let's be real. I'm going to find Agatha and Billy. They need my help. I really hope you come with me, because you are my sister in the craft. Girl, shut up. That was so good. Ugh. The writing in this show, bro, is top motherfucking tier. They made this show on $40 million. They spent $967 billion on Secret Invasion, which pissed me off from episode 1. You don't need all of that stuff, Marvel, bro. Get you some good ass writers. Get you some really talented people that work in the business. Put some of these people back to work and leave them VFX people to have a little vacation. You're putting in overtime for the VFX. Give me a real life ass snake, okay? You don't got a CGI snake in there. Britney Spears got up on the MTV stage with a real ass banana snake, okay? They could do it too, okay? Put the snakes back to work. Now we in present time. Lilia got all her cahoots about herself. I'm not supposed to read for this child. I'm supposed to read for myself. I am the traveler. I'm the one, which makes fucking sense because her ass don't never be home, okay? She be home, but she don't never be home. My girl Lilia leaned the fuck in. Do you understand what I'm saying? She leaned into her fully witch, bitch. I'm outside. I'm an old ass tea leaf reading, tarot card pulling, divination station, electricity ain't got nothing on me as witch. She said, baby, I am the queen of cups. And then this is when it all started to make sense, bro, because it's literally been in our faces the whole time. And because the writing is so good, we ain't even see it. And I love that for us. The next card she pulled is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is like represents collaboration and like, you know, getting together in community and all that stuff. Lilia says, I needed you. I needed my coven. I will slap each and every one of you in your faces. Because why was that so good? Need to mention, the ceiling is still coming down. Okay, so my girl Lilia is coming into her own. It only took her 567 years. Okay, I feel that shit. I got a tattoo on my wrist that say petit a petit, baby. Little by little. Man, that's just how life be. I say, girl, teach me the lessons, Lil. The path behind card is the Knight of Wands. That's our girl Alice. That's the protection. And I said, oh, girl, R.I.P. my girl Alice. The card for the path ahead was the High Priestess, and that's gonna be Jen. Intense, you know, power. She's unable or unwilling to use it, even though she has all this power. She's bound, and we still don't know why she's bound. And baby, I know we're gonna find that out next. The next spot is obstacles. That card is the Three of Swords, and that's like sorrow and, you know, heartbreak. That's Agatha. The next spot is the Windfall. That card is the Tower. But the Tower card itself is reversed. Like it's the wrong way. It's not right side up. So when you read tarot, everything matters. The card you pick, the order in which you pick it, the direction of the card. If the lady or the person who's reading your cards, shuffling the cards and a card pop out, that matters too, right? So that's like disaster, destruction. But reverse is miraculous transformation. Something good is gonna come from that. The last card, baby, is the Destination. Before she can tell us what the card is, we get another flag. Lilia rolling around on the ground because she fell flat on her back. And she looked down the road and see a little something down there. Ask me what she see. Somebody say, don't you recognize me, Lilia? But they like creeping in like the dark and like the shadows and stuff. And obviously we know that that's real. We done had it spoiled. Despite all of that, This reveal was motherfucking top tier. We start getting flashbacks of all the time Rio had told us to our face without using words that she was deaf. We see death, and I swear to you, bro, if it wasn't like T-minus whatever the hell days to Halloween, I would try to get that shit together. She is a skeleton in her face. Like, her face is made to look like a skeleton. I don't know if that's her true form. I don't know if she just was like, bitch, I'm about to do a little Day of the Dead makeup on y'all hoes. She got that knife in one hand and she got like a flower in the other, because that's very much giving death, baby. I'm gonna take it away, but I'm gonna give you something back, okay? And I said, oh my God. It was just the music. She like had a crown on. She got like a little thing on, like a little draping kind of situation. Oh, it was just so good. The destination card that she pulls is death. She says Rio is death. They are 3.5 seconds away from getting a sword to the top of their noggin. And as soon as they put the card down, the ceiling stopped. And the rule was like, girl, you lucky. You know I've been trying to murder y'all. I've been taking y'all out slowly but surely. I was about to get a bunch of y'all this time. Y'all lucky. I'm gonna see you in a minute though. They have passed the trial. They can go ahead and leave. Billy said, Agatha, are you telling me that we was holding hands and singing songs with death? Because why you ain't tell me that? I feel like that's some information that we needed to know. Agatha gonna look Billy dead in his eyes and say, what can I say? I like the bad boys. Yeah. The Salem 7 have the worst timing, bro, because can I get a break? Can I get a second? Okay, let me just regroup. I hear, they don't come in as one band, one sound. They come in with their little animal form. Lilia said, quick, let's go into the Iron Maiden. I swear to you, I didn't know an Iron Maiden was an actual thing. I always thought it was a band. You learned something new. That was great. Thanks, Lilia. See, that's what I'm saying. She always teaching us stuff. And I appreciate her. Agatha go through the door. She tells Agatha, when she call you a coward, hit the deck. Agatha said, excuse me, say what? And just do what I said. She go out the door. Billy come through next. She holds up a book. It's the book that she found on the road. You know, his little spell book. He said, well, how you did that? She said, magic. He go through. Jennifer come through next. Jennifer says, I'm not going before you. Jennifer, get the hell out of Dodge Kale, saying, I'm not going before you. Growth. Lilia says, you the path ahead, girl. Go ahead and go. So she goes through the door and turns around. Lilia is starting to close the door. And Jen is like, whoa. Don't do that. I'm not going without you. Lilia tells Jen, I love being a witch, and closes the door. Why are you using past tense? So the Salem 7 were animals, and then they come into their human forms, and you know they be ticking with it. You know what I'm saying? They got bad joints. Lilia says, I don't know if y'all know, maybe y'all didn't read the user guide to the witch's rule, but when you pass a trial, like I just did, okay, because I'm a bad bitch, you don't overstay your welcome. You bitches, you overstayed your welcome, okay? And when that happens, you know what I'm saying, bad things happen. Like the tower upright. She takes the card, flip it right side up, the whole damn room rotates. The ceiling is now gonna be the floor. What's on the ceiling floor? Swords. Now our girl Lil was holding on to the table, and I thought it was such a dope thing because when they flipped, the bottom of her dress looked like a rose petal. It looked so pretty. It looked like a flower that was like blooming. The Salem 7 fall, they get impaled. Not all of them though. So where them other bitches went? So our girl is holding on to the table, and she looks around and she lets go of the table, and she falls, and she looked good as fuck when she was falling, okay? Just cuts to black. We see baby Lilia running up to the lesson with her witch teacher saying, let us begin. Her shit starting all over, baby. Lilia, as we know it, she not there no more, okay? But she went back and she gonna start over. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it not gonna be old Lilia and all that she knows and this experience in young Lilia's body? Cicely ain't never gonna be the same. That is the end of the episode, y'all. Listen to me. Listen. This episode was good as fuck, boy. This show has just gotten me so excited about Marvel again. It could be so good, bro. And I love how women-centered the show is, how gay the show is, how practical it is. What I loved about the episode was that I was confused as hell watching what was going on. Just imagine how Lilia was. I was annoyed as hell because what is going on, okay? It didn't make no sense until it made sense. And that's exactly what happened for Lilia. And I love that because we was her and she was us. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode, y'all. I can't wait to talk to y'all in the comments. We have 2 more episodes, y'all. They're gonna release the last 2 episodes of the season together. What y'all think gonna happen? Do you think we're gonna find out about Nicholas Scratch? What you think is gonna happen with Jen? We have a lot to talk about. Okay, get your clickety clacks together or get your thumbs together because we got to talk about it. I'm gonna talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.